Hey everybody, it's Miss Amber.
And Grayson.
Where did you come from?
Down there.
Oh, that's weird. We're here at Twirl Play and Discovery Space.
At Taos,
New Mexico. Hey, have you noticed how there's not as many bugs out right now?
Yes.
I think it's because it's winter.
Oh.
And what happens to bugs in the winter? Do you know?
No.
They hibernate just like all kinds of other animals. In fact, if you've ever looked at an anthill in the summertime, what's happening with all the ants?
They're not there.
In the summertime?
They're
In the summertime, they're there and they're running all over the place. But in the winter, if you look at an anthill,
They're not there.
they're not there. So I think today we're going to read a book about bugs in the winter. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a bug hotel. That's right. All right. First thing we need to do is read a story. Come on.
Not a Buzz to Be Found, Insects in Winter by Linda Glacier. In summer, insects are all around, zipping and buzzing and zooming everywhere. But in the winter, poof, they're all gone. Not a zip or a buzz or a zoom anywhere. Where do the insects go when it's icy and cold? What do they do to survive? If you were a little insect, what would you do to stay alive? If you were a monarch butterfly, you'd take an amazing flight. You'd fly thousands of miles, migrating south where it doesn't freeze. There you'd join millions of monarchs all gathered together in trees. If you were a ladybird beetle, you'd hide under logs or leaves and huddle with thousands of others. You'd barely move or breathe. Can you see them all down there? Some people call them ladybugs and some people call them ladybirds. What if you were a honeybee? You'd eat the sweet honey in your hive and huddle with all the other bees. You'd all stay warm together, each taking turns in the warmest spot, the center. If you were a morning cloak butterfly, you'd hide under the bark of the tree and go in a deep, deep sleep. But you wouldn't freeze. Why not? You'd have something inside you, like antifreeze. That's so cool. What if you were a praying mantis? You'd still be an egg in a small egg case with hundreds of others waiting to hatch. All winter long, you'd stay snug and safe. If you were a common pond hawk dragonfly, you'd still be a baby nymph without any wings. You'd look like a small water bug and live in a pond way down in the mud. If you were an ant in winter, you'd stay underground in your nest with the other ants in your colony. Safe from the cold, you'd all just rest. If you were a gallfly in winter, you'd still be a baby living in a gall. You'd chew a little opening to get out in the spring, but all winter you'd stay in that small round ball. What if you were a field cricket? You'd still be a tiny egg that Mother Cricket laid. All winter long you'd stay in the earth safely hidden. You'd wait and wait. If you were a bald-faced hornet queen, you'd crawl into a rotting log and hide. You'd stay fast asleep all winter with your baby eggs safe inside you. Can you see all the baby eggs inside that mama bald-faced hornet? Then slowly the air grows warmer, and just as slowly the days grow longer. You feel a change in the air, and so do insects everywhere. Some wake up, some hatch, some fly north, some grow wings. It's time to zip and buzz and fly. Winter is over at last. The end.
All right, Grayson, here we are in the great outdoors, and we're going to get all the materials we need for our bug hotel.
What's a bug hotel?
Oh, funny you should ask. Check this out.
People all over the world make bug hotels, also known as insect hotels, to help insects nest and hibernate and take shelter all year long. You have to make sure there's lots of nooks and crannies and holes for bugs to make their nests in.
Oh, that's what a bug hotel is.
Yeah, you've seen them before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to make a bug hotel, the first thing we have to do is go on a walk.
Yep.
And we're gonna find all the things we can find. Look for sticks, look for moss, look for tree bark, what else? Leaves,
Yep.
anything you can find that might make a comfy home for a bug.
Yep.
Bug hotels are easy to make, and I bet you have all the materials you need already. You will need an empty plastic bottle, but you can also use a paper towel tube or a toilet paper tube as well. You'll need scissors, sticks, bark, pine, and other natural materials, and some string, rope, or yarn.
So we've got all the stuff that we picked on our walk, right? And I'm gonna use a water bottle, but you can also use something like a paper towel roll or a gift wrap roll. Those are really great right now. So what we're gonna do with our water bottle is just cut off the ends, both ends, just like this, right? So it's a nice little hole in the middle. See that hole in the middle? And my trusty assistant here is gonna help me out. You ready, trusty assistant? Let me take off this label. So in the wintertime, bugs are always looking for cozy places to nestle in and have their eggs and keep warm and cozy, right? So, and snack, that was a good idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a nice little warm spot for them. You wanna take some of our bark? Yeah, actually a really great way to start is by sticking some of these weeds in here. All right, keep going, let's stuff it in there. They also love, here's some bark that we found, tree bark, let's stick that in there.
Get in.
Yeah, like a barking dog. No. And in here we have some moss. We're gonna stick, they love moss. Moss is nice and cozy. Stick some little sticks in there. Stick some sticks. And we've got some acorns. I mean, those aren't acorns. Those are pine cones. Stick some pine cones. What else can we put in there? We're gonna put as much stuff as we can get in there so that the bees and the bugs can all have a nice comfy spot. Oh yeah. And there's two different ways we can make this. We can either hang it from a tree or we can put it on the ground so that flying bugs can find it in the tree and so that crawling bugs can find it in the ground. All right, what do you think? Does that look nice and stuffed?
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Would you sleep in there?
I wouldn't.
I don't think I would either. But if you were a bug, it'd be awfully cozy. And voila. Let me hear you say voila.
Wow.
It is our bug house or bug hotel.